The next step, you will need scissors. We're going to hold our flower with one hand and our scissors with the other, and we want to trim the smallest amount of the edge possible in a little curve shape. I'm going to draw it out here. You'll just do it with your scissors. So we're very close to the edge and we're making a curve to make it look more like flower petals. Again, you won't draw it. That was just so you could see and imagine what I'm imagining. I'm going to make this one just a little bit further. Then I'll throw away any paper scraps I generate, and I'm going to do a tiny curve on the other side. Again, throwing away scraps as I go. When I'm done, I'll put away my scissors. Again, if you're waiting for other people to catch up and you haven't written your name on your piece of tape yet, it's a good time to do that. Then, the next step is carefully opening our flower, and the key here is to use two hands. I want to start by opening up the petals like a fan, and they might not stay when I open them up because of our creasing, but you can at least see how I'm starting to open like this, and I'll do that on both sides. Then I want to open the flower one layer at a time, starting with the top. The top is the layer that I'm going to pull away from these two extra pieces of pipe cleaner. So I can hold the pipe cleaner and I'm going to find this first layer of tissue and I'm going to bend it up to the middle. I might have to use my other hand to grab these other three layers so I can pull to separate, and you'll notice I'm going really slowly so that it doesn't rip. I want to keep pulling so that the middle of the tissue paper is very far away from the other layers, so I have room later on to open the other layers. So I've opened up the light blue tissue paper, which is my inside layer. Your color might be different. Then I can reopen this part up like a fan, use two hands, separate the top layer, which for me is this light blue, and begin to gently bend it upwards. Then I can hold the stem and I can lift the blue tissue paper even further up so it's sticking almost straight up. And when I look at it from the top, it's starting to look like a flower. So we want the first tissue paper as close to the middle as we can. That's going to give us room to open the other petals. Then I'm going to go to the next layer, which for me is this almost teal color. Again, I'm using two hands and going slowly so I can separate the layers of tissue paper. There's one side, then I'll go over here to the next side. I'm working my way all the way around really slowly. And even though it doesn't look like I'm going slowly, I am. You might have to go more slowly than me because this is the first time you're doing this project. I'm trying to bring it up pretty far to the middle so I have room to open my last two layers. So then I'm going to separate the dark blue layer from the pink. Again, I'm pulling all of my layers towards the middle, except right now the pink is bending down because I'm holding on to it to separate it from the blue. But I'll fix that in a minute. Then my last layer is the pink layer. I want to turn it so it's going the same way. I'm using my hands to just move the tissue paper gently and slowly. And I'm holding onto the stem with my other hand. All of these actions require me to use both of my hands. And when I look at it from the top, now it's looking like a flower. I could continue to adjust it if I need to and shape it gently. And then I want to find my name tag, and I'm going to put it on the very bottom of my flower close to the stem. So this is the stem. I'm going to put my name as close to it and as flat as I can so it's easy to read, so I can see your name and your class code. Once your name tag is on here and your flower is beautifully opened and shaped, then you'll be finished.